we're gonna dive right into it, y'all. When it comes to breaking generational curses, before we get to the questions, what does that mean to you?
Ooh.
Breaking generational curses.
Ugh, generational curses, breaking habits that have been passed down through my family tree and legacy, just breaking that, being better. The thing about breaking generational curses is really being better than what you were taught. Uh Learning and unlearning what you were taught.
I like that. That's the one right there. I was waiting for that one.
Yes, unlearning what
Yes.
you've been taught. And that's the thing. I want everybody to know that we're all generational we're all breaking generational curses.
Yes.
We are that generation that is we're here for that. We're here to break those curses.
Like you said, it's like unlearning things that I grew up on was like, that don't seem right. Why
Mhm.
was we doing that?
Yeah.
And then come to find out, I asked my elders, they don't even know why we was doing that.
Mm.
They was just doing what was done before they knew what needed to be done. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So, yes, breaking generational
Mhm.
curses is something that I want to overly install in my kids and just bring into my family right now. I'll start first. Do you think all curses are spiritual, or can they just be learned behaviors passed down?
They're both.
Hmm.
I'm going to say they're both. It could be spiritual and it can be learned behavior. I'm going to say
I
both
agree. I
for sure,
agree.
because you could have your family could have been, it goes both ways. You could have been in that family where they did curses to other people, and because of that, it got reversed, and you're dealing with that. Or you could be the family that was cursed, and now you're trying to how to break that and get
Oh
away
wow.
from that curse and break that curse. I feel like it goes both ways, but yeah, learn behavior. I feel like, you know, I want to make sure that my kids don't take like the things that I went. My childhood is nothing like my kids' childhood.
Mm.
And that to me, that's a big, huge generational breaking curse that I did.
In what
My
ways is your childhood different?
Well, first, I didn't grow up in the United States. I grew up in Puerto Rico, which is part of the United States, but we are owned. We're not a state. Um, but anyway, it's when I was a kid, I really grew up having. I feel like really the definition of freedom. I was really the kid that just was outside, going to the beach, running around with my friends, just being a kid
Mm.
outside, playing in the rain, going to the rainforest, going down the river.
I like that.
Yeah.
Your question.
Why do you think it's so hard for families to talk about trauma and pain?
I'm not even gonna give y'all a surface level answer on that. I'm gonna
Mm,
really try to really bring it real
I want
back.
to answer that too. Go ahead.
Um, I think it starts from hard times. It starts from slavery. It starts from times when you had to hide your emotions to get through the day. So that was a passed down curse, I would like to say, because now people are just used to being like, hey, let's act like this didn't hurt because we gonna have to just get through this anyway.
Mm-hmm.
We so used to hiding emotions that we done made our kids and their kids and their kids be used to hiding emotion and not be okay with hard conversations.
Yeah.
You know, so
Mm-hmm. Accountability.
accountability is hard in families. Most and definitely melanated families.
Mm-hmm.
Because I grew up with like don't question the adult, but you saying some questionable ass shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't question me, or I said that because I said that. All these things where they didn't have to elaborate themselves. So now we got used to not having to hear them elaborate on things. So now when it comes to, hey, I didn't like what happened back in 1996.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to talk about it. So I think it's hard because this
Yeah.
it's a generational curse.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you know what I mean? We so used to dealing with trauma and acting like it didn't happen to get to the next level of life. Do you think black families carry unique generational burdens due to history and systematic issues?
Yes.
And I want to elaborate on this unique because we obviously know
Mm.
the question is a yes.
Oh yeah, for
But
sure.
unique generational burdens.
Yeah.
How was that?
I would say from just being deprived of resources.
Hmm.
Yeah, like just We've always had to, everything that we have to do, it's harder for us to do.
Hmm.
More than just your regular,
You got to do times 10.
person that's not. Exactly. We got to do it
Yeah,
times 10. So it's just like, yeah, that's a lot of pressure.
yeah. I'm not going to say any company names when I say this, but I noticed that in my world as a videographer and a creator is like I've seen black creatives have to get it out the mud and try them their best, right? And
Mhm.
then a white creative come along, steal the idea, and they got a bigger budget.
Mhm. They got
They
a
they
bigger
got $1 million
budget so they
budget, so
can
they can make their shit look 10 times better. So
yeah.
now they just overshadowed this guy who tried their best and had to figure this shit out by
Yeah.
themselves and
Mhm.
made it look like, man, that's little shit he doing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so it's moments
Mhm.
like that that I notice like
Yeah.
we are deprived of making ourselves look
Mhm.
larger than life. We got to go 10 times harder.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Like growing up too, like when it came to style, like I never really had designer or anything like that, but best believe the shit that I was wearing still looked really good. And I always
Exactly.
felt like it's not like what you got, it's how you wear it. You know what I mean? Or who
Yeah.
you are that makes the fit in your confidence and all of that.
Mm.
So yeah, that's just a little
Yeah.
adding to it.
No, for sure. But burdens due to history and systematic issues.
Yeah.
If you feeling that way in your life right now, you have to find something that's gonna make,
Systematically, it's like it's all set up for us to fail.
because we know that already.
Yeah, like we know that. I don't
Like
have to
I'm
say
not even
that.
talking to you
Yeah.
in a mindset of just thinking like it ain't happened or how to fight through it.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fight through it. I'm trying to
No.
find ways to make sure I am
Mhm.
uniquely killing it for myself.